I'm doing too bad. I'm so tired. And I'm about half asleep. Let's see. I just cut my stream on, so yeah, shoot. I need everything I can get. Shoot. Hey, I need everything I can get. Hey, I ain't trying to. No, I ain't playing. Shoot. Let's see. Oh, but my son them didn't play that good this weekend so far at all. Lord, yeah, so it was getting demolished. I mean, they playing up, but god dang, I ain't expecting them to get beat like that. Um, let's see what uniform I'm gonna wear. Shit. Oh boy, man, I like Mahomes, man. I was like, I played the game. I was like 20 for like 25, but I had 4 picks. Man, cause I was just trying stuff, man. Like I was, trying to get all the little setups and stuff right, and then I had the setups right and everything, and I don't know, I just kind of got love with the little post routes.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match
Oh
up
Lord, you put
between the
on
Denver
orange.
Broncos and the
Oh,
Miami
oh, you got on
Dolphins.
dark
The
orange.
calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin.
Hold on, give me a minute. I'll be right back. All right, here I come. You already sent it?
Nah, you can press it at the same time.
Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. I don't know what the heck I just done. Oh, I backed that thing. Okay. Hold on. Hmm. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Man, what the heck is going on over there in Bronco land, boy? Didn't you start out like 4-5-0?
Man, I started off, shit, man, 4-0. And, man, I've been playing all super teams this whole game. Shit. Playing, you going,
Nah, I'm gonna wear. I wear You can wear orange. I wear lime green or this whatever that teal green or whatever. Yeah, I wear that little teal green right there. It's alright. Oh boy. Man, all them teams I done been playing, man. Hey, they 95 and above, boy.
man, that shit don't even matter. 'Cause after you, I gotta play Texans. All his fucking cornerbacks getting out. So I'll be lucky to score. I'll be lucky to score.
Like you'll be fine, man. You'll be fine. Uh,
I said, man, Joker's putting me 600, $500 on their team. Hey, man. Hey, hey, much salute to you. I can't do it.
man, me either. I ain't even lie. I can't do it.
God damn, it's not even.
Well, much of the country is struggling under cold temps and some of that white stuff. No such troubles here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Miami Dolphins.
No.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Play action, they'll throw. And his first look is incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Man, shucks.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now here's a quick throw to Hamler on the edge.
Good tackle. God dang, that sucker got out of there fast. Okay.
5 yards.
Shucks.
Now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
First down, Broncos.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First down, Denver.
On the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, he'll find Hall. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
I don't know.
And on that one,
I believe it, too.
just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line.
Tackle made.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They fake the handoff, now Tua. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Oh, Lord, I don't even know
as we
what
step
I'm doing
aside
here.
here in this first quarter.
Come on, baby.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They run for it with Breida. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Barter, do we have a medic here? Can I get a cold compress from my head right now? Watching these play calls, I know they're in the red zone, but he's in his own red zone, not the opposite red zone to decide to go for it. How did this happen?
Hey, risky, but it paid off. I agree. You keep calling plays like that, you're going to need a lot of antacids on the sideline. Tua now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Caught by number 10. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 37-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this is incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And it's 3rd and short. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
The way this game is going, the way that they possess the ball on the other side of the field, you go 3 and out here, you might not see the ball again until the 2nd quarter.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Off to Thomas on the left side. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Jesus.
From the gun, it's Tua.
Oh, Lord,
what was that? He's picked off at his own 46. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
He threw that ball 10 yards in front of my wide receiver. Wow. See. That's fine. Shoot. I already know.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
At the 42-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 33 yards that time.
One of the first big plays we've seen in this football game. And could that be the play that gets this game jump-started? It's taken a while as both teams have tried to settle in. Maybe now the pace will accelerate.
So a touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6
All right, we
points.
gotta get busy. God dang it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. I got one. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now Tua. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Oh, come on, man.
It's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. 2nd straight drive now.
I didn't
Charles, that have
but
ended
he
with an
finds a way, though,
interception.
against
And
the
I just
Dolphins.
wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his
Oh,
right.
my
Open
God.
man Hamler, that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. They're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Wow.
He had a little bit of a turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Shoot, man. That got him.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Going quickly here to Thomas. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Broncos 30.
On play action. Here's Tua. That'll be complete to Breida. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards.
Yeah. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm coming. I'll be right out
Getting
there.
my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, Give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
The Dolphins on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Breida. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Oh, boy.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
This game already. That was awful.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
The Broncos first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll fire it deep.
Oh,
Rager.
wow.
Inside the 25.
How you seen that?
Finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 53 yards. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. And now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Oh, come on.
Into the end zone
Wow.
for Denver score. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Dolphins nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Oh, boy.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
Come on, man.
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Play action. Now it's Tua. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Shit, get off on.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Get off the field. Check 50. Check 50.
Tua sets up to pass it. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Nice move. You can't block me. You can't block me.
From midfield, here's Tua. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0 as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution?
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Monte Nicholson picks it, and they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, They spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Second and 14. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play
I don't even know
develop in front
he
of
dove a
you.
long
The
way.
disadvantages,
I know that.
when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
A quick throw to the left flat, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Breida. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Check back 21. Here we go. Hey, check back. Hey, check back 21. Go.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Tua hit, and the ball is out. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Eluding the pressure right. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. And his kick is right through.
Broncos 24, Dolphins nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And his pass is intercepted.
Hey, because he wouldn't leave, so I kept hitting the button. And then that joker floated it.
And he takes this one back into
like,
the end zone. And the Bronco defense has
dude,
a touchdown.
I'm just
Lining up for the extra point.
Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him
like,
throwing the football. Now,
why don't you leave? I'm hitting the button, next thing you know, he
6
floats.
points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is. And this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we've got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game, so you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting him at this point.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case,
and my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 30. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. And here's a quick throw to Hamler on the edge. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. KJ Hamler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The kick is
and he knocks it through.
Makes the score Broncos 38, Dolphins nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
No gain on the play. Brings up
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Matt Breida, the ball
This
carrier.
will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Tua going to throw. Rolling to his right. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
I
Big
forgot I
play
had
there
Bunch
as
here.
they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
At the 49.
So they don't ever doggone. Hey, can't get in the doggone.
Now a carry here for their fullback. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
He's across midfield to the 40.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter.
You know.
Very one-sided affair. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up
Wow.
on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 36. The 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll
Is that
decide
like
to
how
not
my
bring
day
this one
going?
out as
Like
their
I
drive
move
will
him over
begin
and
at
still
the
get hit with the
25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. To the
It's taking
right side,
forever to
complete
release, though.
Thomas.
That's
And he's
ridiculous.
taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Like 3
Catch
yards.
number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Tua, fast pass outside, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. On 1st down, here's Breida. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The 14-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
He whips that one incomplete there.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick. Thus, inaccurate, incomplete.
8 yards to go.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Logan Thomas, his 6th touchdown of the season. And it's for pride now, but the Dolphins get a bit closer. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0.
Makes the score.
Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Jerry Jeudy, his 11th touchdown of the year. And this offense continues to pour it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run again with Breida. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
The ball carrier.
Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And some room to work. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
Oh, this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick-sixes from the same quarterback in the same game.
And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick-sixes in a game? You want to leave him out there so he can work through some of the rough stuff.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick-6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. The give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Like any team, they would have loved to have had more yards on that run, but it looks like they just want to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do after that.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Tua on 4th down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
The pass.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. And they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 49. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man. He completes it to Judy. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Broncos.
Off the script. 95 is Mike. Watch 95. What we got? What we got? What we got? 95 is the sand. No, check. He's Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check. All day, baby. All day.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
21-yard line.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
All day, dog. 95 is the sand. No, check. He's Mike.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they...